Here's your Forbes Daily Briefing for Tuesday, January 9th. Today on Forbes, why Dick Wolf wants to make hit TV shows until he is 100. Few in Hollywood are as invested in the traditional broadcast TV schedule as Dick Wolf, who, in an average year, produces enough episodes of his Law & Order, Chicago, and FBI franchises to completely fill 3 nights of prime time. But 2023 was no average year. Strikes by the writers and actors guilds halted production for nearly 5 months, wrecking any hope that Wolf's 9 shows could fulfill their regular 22-episode orders. Wolf tells Forbes, quote, "I'm sure I lost more money on the strike than any other producer." Yet, unbelievably, within 4 weeks of the strike's ending, 8 of those shows were cast, crewed, and filming. It's a feat so improbable that the 77-year-old Wolf compares it to a scene from one of his favorite movies, Patton, when the famed general promised that his troops would march 100 miles in the snow to fight for him without hesitation. Wolf, seated on a shaded patio at the Beverly Hills Hotel, says with Patton-esque bravado, quote, "People ask, how did you do this? I said, I did it all myself. I mean, come on, I've got the best organization that's ever existed in the business." His Wolf Entertainment is, at the very least, one of the most profitable and prolific production companies in Hollywood history. Over a career that has spanned more than 30 years, Forbes estimates Wolf has personally earned $1.9 billion before taxes and agent fees. He also has an extensive art collection and recently donated 200 pieces of Baroque and Renaissance art, plus enough money to have 2 galleries named for him at New York's Metropolitan Museum of Art. With Wolf's career and his art collection, combined with his multiple homes and yachts, Forbes estimates his net worth to be $1.2 billion, putting him, alongside Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry, in the rare class of television billionaires. At a time when most producers are seeking their fortunes from Netflix, Apple, Amazon, and other streamers, the nearly 200 episodes churned out by Wolf Entertainment each year represent one of the last remaining pillars holding up the broadcast schedule. 7 Wolf shows, including FBI and Chicago Fire, ranked among the 16 most viewed scripted programs of the 2022-2023 television season. His status as the undisputed broadcast king has earned him an unprecedented deal with Universal Television, which entitles him to nearly half of his show's profits each time the studio sells them, to networks like NBC and CBS, or in syndication to cable channels, foreign markets, or streaming platforms. That is in addition to his executive producing fee, which Forbes estimates to be as much as $350,000 per episode on his most popular shows, paid up front as part of the production budget. Over the years, Wolf's deal has expanded to include bonuses, protections, and promises, all while grandfathering in generous contract features that are no longer industry standard. For example, after year 5, his series have a guarantee that the network must pay the full amount of production costs, even if it exceeds the original network license fee, turning all syndication revenue into pure profits for Wolf Entertainment. Even after paying his employees, agents, and lawyers, Forbes estimates Wolf earned an estimated $125 million in the past 12 months before taxes. For now, Wolf believes, quote, "the imminent death of broadcast television is overstated, as it remains the best place to reach 10 million people in a single night." He wants to add even more network shows and truly become TV's so-called last man standing. Still, he's a realist. He says, quote, "Once it's gone, it's gone. I think there's another 10 to 12 years of broadcast before it's basically all streaming." For this, Wolf also has a plan. Harking back to the 30-minute dramas of his childhood, he wants to adapt his signature 3-hour linear binge into 6-episode, half-hour series for streaming. In his mind, he's already programming successful franchises and shared universes. He says, quote, "In 3 years, I'd like to be the biggest, if not the only person producing volume half-hours." For full coverage, check out Matt Craig's piece on Forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.